Carl Jung identified 8 signs of an extremely rare personality type. And if you recognize even half of these traits, you're part of what I call the psychological elite. Jung found that less than 5% of the population develops a unique way of experiencing reality he called differentiated consciousness. But here's what's fascinating. These rare individuals often spend their lives thinking something is wrong with them. Jung realized they aren't just different, they're evolutionarily advanced. They represent humanity's next stage. Today, we'll uncover these 8 signs. If you see yourself here, everything you've been told about being too much will finally make sense. Because you're not too much for the world. The world is too little for you. Sign 1. Supernatural emotional depth. You don't just feel emotions, you experience them like symphonies, carrying layers of meaning others can't access. This isn't emotional instability, it's emotional sophistication. You feel the unspoken tension in a room because your psyche is wired for depth, not surface-level pleasantries. Sign 2. Sacred curiosity. You can't help but question everything. While others accept social programming, you're digging deeper. You don't just ask what, you ask why. Why do we accept shallow connections? Why do we stay in systems that don't serve us? Your questions threaten others' comfortable illusions. If you've been told you think too much, comment, "My curiosity is sacred." Sign 3. Conscious independence. You've built yourself from the ground up. Your independence isn't a defensive mechanism, it's an achievement. Your solitude isn't loneliness, it's sanctuary, where you remember who you are beneath all the expectations. Sign 4. Hyper-intuitive awareness. You don't just observe people, you read their psychological signatures. You notice micro-expressions, energy shifts, and the words they don't say. This isn't paranoia, it's a psychological sensitivity operating at a level most people never develop. Sign 5. A non-negotiable craving for meaning. Your psyche demands meaning over everything. You've tried living for external validation, but it always leaves you with a knowing emptiness. You can't pretend shallow goals matter. Your psychological makeup won't allow it. Sign 6. You repeatedly outgrow people and environments. You've experienced the painful realization that people who once knew you don't anymore. Not because you've become difficult, but because you've shed layers of conditioning. Psychological evolution is irreversible. If people ask you to be who you used to be, comment, "My evolution is not negotiable." Sign 7. A transformational presence. When you talk to someone, they feel seen in an uncommon way. You don't just listen to words, you perceive underlying emotional states. You don't offer quick fixes, you offer deep witnessing. Your presence is a form of psychological healing. Sign 8. A sense of purpose that can't be defined. You feel a restless knowing that you're meant for something more. It might not be clear yet, but it's undeniable. This isn't confusion, it's creative potential seeking expression. Your calling isn't just personal, it's transpersonal. These 8 signs point to what Jung called individuation. He outlined stages for these rare personalities. 1. The unconscious outsider. You feel different but see it as a problem. 2. The awakening individual. You start to see your traits as gifts. 3. The individuated consciousness. You fully integrate your rarity and live your purpose. But Jung also warned of the shadow. Without integration, your gifts can become traps, a superiority complex, a messianic complex, or a belief that your depth requires suffering. In relationships, you'll often attract light seekers who want to consume your energy, or light dimmers who feel threatened by it. Your goal is to find light matchers, those who can meet your depth without needing to consume or diminish you. Your sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's advanced intelligence. Your intensity isn't too much, it's exactly what certain situations require. Your refusal to settle isn't difficult, it's necessary for the evolution of consciousness. If even half of these signs resonated, you're not just different, you're part of humanity's next evolutionary step. You're expanding what it means to be human. If you're ready to embrace your psychological rarity, comment below. I am evolutionary consciousness in human form. Share this with someone who needs to remember their own power. Subscribe, because we're just beginning to explore the depths of what makes you extraordinary. Remember, you're not too much. The world is too little, and people like you are the ones who change that.